Howdy folks, it's that time of the year again to clean the chimney. I already got started on it, but I'll tell you what I did. First off, we took the pipe off and got that out of the way. We have an expandable pipe that one piece fits in the other, and so it's easy to take off. I'll show you when we put it back together. Now, so we took the pipe off, and then what we're doing is taking a plastic bag and we've wrapped it around the box that goes to the ceiling. And the plastic bag is there, and what we've done is on the inside we popped a little hole with this rod, if you can see it here, and the rod with the brush is going up into the chimney, and just a little tiny hole so all the debris is falling down into the bag. As you can see, there's just no mess, and all I got to do is just clean it out. And you can just hear all this junk coming down. So I'm not hearing anything else. I'm twisting around, and I can feel that I'm getting all the way up to the cap, because I'm topping out at the cap up there. Because our roof is hard to get to the top of the chimney. So there's the chimney. This is the stainless steel part of it here. There's two braces that tie it into the roof, and as you can see, to put a ladder up there is going to be quite a difficult task. It was hard enough getting that all up there. So now we have the cap up there, and I can see that it's nice and clean, and that's all good to go. So this is the method that I've come up with. And then I'll just start coming down and removing sections of rod. So you can clean your own chimney, and you can do it pretty cheap if you go buy the little brush. Mine is a 6-inch brush, and these fiberglass rods that come in a kit to get the whole length up. And there you go. Then you just come down and all the junk is sitting in here. And there's just absolutely no mess. And so that makes my sweetheart very happy about that.
That's for sure.
And so you just take the sections off as you're going. Come all the way down. And done. Now I'll show you how this worked here. Let me take this off of here. We got a rubber band and a bungee cord going around. Just gently take the bag down. There's the chimney. And you see, here's the brush right here going through a hole in the bag, and there's all the junk in there. The next step is, oh yeah, it's nice and clean. Take your hand out of that thing.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Are you taping it?
Yep.
Does it look clean?
Looks clean.
The next step is, right in here, we have all the debris that's fallen down. And so now what I got to do is vacuum that all out of there.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna. Your finger's right over the lens. Okay, so I'm going to vacuum this out in here. The important thing to do is to make sure that you use a vacuum that has a bag in there, so that you don't just use a shop vac that just has a canister in there. You got to use a bag so that all the stuff goes in there. Otherwise, the house will fill up with dust. right, that thing is nice and clean in there. Yep, good to go. Alright, so I took this outside and cleaned it all up. Now, originally, when we put in the stove, we didn't know any better, and what we did was we just had it straight piped. I put it straight pipe in here. Well, I couldn't get to the roof to clean it out, and I didn't want to hire somebody, so I calculated a way to do this, and so I got a saw out. So see, this is how it goes. So what I did was put in this expandable pipe. So I cut the other one out of here, and then we got this pipe here that's a 6-inch expandable. So that's why I'm able to do this from the inside of the house to clean the chimney. So now I just got to go and get this all assembled, and with that I need my assistant's help.
That would be me.
Alright, let's get rolling. Alright, so I got the screws all lined up there, not by myself, with help. And I just have to get them in there, and you can see how tight everything is now because these two pieces expanded and came together and hold the little pieces and parts in there. The first time when you do a burn, we typically like to just do a quick little burn there and get everything hot and burn off any residual, because it will set off the smoke alarms. We've learned that.
Oh my gosh, how many times did it set off?
Yeah, that was in the beginning when we first put this thing together, until all the paint and everything burned off of here. Every time we would get the fire a little bit hotter, the smoke alarm would go off. And of course it would go off because I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and start the fire, and Carolyn would be sleeping, and all of a sudden the smoke alarm in here would go off, which automatically sets the whole place going.
Because they're hardwired and it's throughout the house.
And I get in trouble. It's my fault, of course. So there you go. That's there. Now what I'll do is clean out the firebox down here, give that a nice cleaning, and we will be ready for whenever it gets cold, which it is not today. It's going to be almost 90. So let me get wrapping this up. Alright, well, I got it all cleaned up, put back together, ready for a first fire. I used some glass cleaner that I have that's special for the fireplace. And you don't really need to clean the glass that often on these. They're self-cleaning if you have the fire burning correctly. So I am good to go. I got to get the firewood stacked in all the outside racks that are close to the house, fill up the inside. We're ready on the inside, and just waiting for the cool weather. So this is the Homestead Handyman. I hope you like my videos. If you do, please like, share, subscribe, and leave some comments about any suggestions that you have or how you do cleaning of your wood stove. Alright, Homestead Handyman, out.